Can the opposition in Bangladesh unseat the prime minister? Tens of thousands of protesters say that Sheikh Hasina should step down and call an early election. So what's next for a nation mired in decades of bitter political rivalry? This is Inside Story.
Of opposition supporters protest in the capital Dhaka, calling for Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to resign.
We want the fall of this illegitimate government that was elected by a rigged vote. We want to see the people of Bangladesh live in peace, cast their votes safely, cast their votes themselves.
Sheikh Hasina is the daughter of Bangladesh's first president. Some accuse her of being an authoritarian, but under her leadership, the country has become one of the fastest growing economies in the world. She's alternated power with her main rival Khaleda Zia for more than 3 decades. Zia heads the Bangladesh Nationalist Party, the largest in the opposition coalition. In 2018, she was convicted of corruption charges, which she says were politically motivated. She was barred from running in the election later that year. That poll was marred by violence. Sheikh Hasina was declared the winner, but the opposition rejected the results, accusing the government of intimidation and vote rigging. The opposition BNP says the government can't be trusted to run free and fair elections next year either. It's calling for an interim government to be installed, otherwise it says it'll boycott the election. The governing Awami League has rejected such calls.
We want to send out a message that there is no alternative to a democratic process other than the rule of law. So in the name of protest, in the name of political program, any kind of acts of terror would not be tolerated. And the rule of law should be established.
Security has been stepped up in the capital. The protests are likely to intensify as the election draws closer. Victoria Gatenby for Inside Story.
Bangladesh Election Commission, how we can hold more free and fair election. They can give us suggestions. How can we do like the election time government? How it can be formed? So they're not going in that way. They are rigid and they're like doing everything for bring an unconstitutional system. So from our party, our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, we already confirmed everybody that next election, whatever is happen, next election is going to be free and fair election. But though it's a political party's own decision whether they are going to participate in the election or not. So it's not only in the hand of the ruling party, or it's not in the hand of Awami League. It's in the hand of BNP too. So they should will to participate in the election. But sometimes we think that their policies to bring like... Sorry?
Well, let's ask them if they are going to participate.